What is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Today we got the Mega Aerodactyl team once again with Mega Aerodactyl, Xurkitree, Porygon-Z, Gastrodon, Tapu Bulu, and Incineroar. Let's get started and play some games. So, yeah, Porygon-Z. Been playing around a little bit on Showdown since I haven't had much time to play on Battle Spot recently, but one of the things I do notice with Porygon-Z is it can be extremely frail even when boosted. As we got Silver from France, 1739 rated player as our first opponent. Looks like bringing Wolf Glick's team. We got Tyranitar, Tapu Bulu, the Charizard, Landorus, Fairy, Milotic, and the Aegislash. So Porygon-Z does decently well here. It does do decently well here. I gotta figure out how I want to position it though. The Pokemon I want to bring are probably Porygon-Z, Aerodactyl, Tapu Bulu, and I think I want to go Xurkitree because I think Xurkitree could put in some work. I could also go Charizard X. Charizard X Incineroar, which could be pretty good, especially since my Bulu answers aren't that great. How much do I want Actually, no, I don't think Xurkitree's that good. No, Xurkitree's not that good. Xurkitree's not that good. If it was Charizard Y, maybe, but like against the rest of the team, it just doesn't seem solid. I definitely do want Aerodactyl, Porygon-Z, and Bulu. I guess the question is, what do I want in the back? I think I do want Charizard X because the Intimidate plus the Fake Out Pressure could be really nice, as well as having multiple ways to hit my opponent's team. So yeah, I'll go Incineroar in the back because it handles my opponent's mons pretty well. The Charizard, the Tyranitar with Low Kick, Flare Blitz for the Bulu, and Knockoff Flare Blitz for the Aegislash. So let's see how this is gonna go. I can't let the Aegislash get behind the sub up no matter what. I think the scariest lead for my team would be the Aegislash but Tyranitar lead. I think that's like a really specific lead, and that's a super risky lead as well for my opponent. So let's see how this is gonna go. And actually what's nice is if my opponent does bring Tyranitar, it just boosts my sand. It just boosts my special defense stat with Mega Aerodactyl, so I'll be able to take hits a bit better from like my Milotic, for instance. Let's see what my opponent's gonna lead here. Landorus, Tapu Bulu, which is actually pretty solid for me, I think. Yeah, that's actually pretty solid because I can go Aerodactyl, Porygon-Z here. Earth Power might be coming out. I guess Stone Edge would be like the weird Stone Edge or Superpower. This is like a physical Landorus if my opponent did change it. Not sure. But I'm not really too worried about Landorus at this point in the game. I think I'm going to Sky Drop the Bulu and just Z conversion. Because I don't think Earth Power into another Earth Power should knock out my Porygon-Z. So I think I'm in an okay position. So let's see what's going to happen here. Because there could be a lot of things happening here. One, Landorus could be switching out into Tyranitar or Aegislash, which wouldn't be ideal here. Actually, yeah, that wouldn't be ideal here. It depends on the Bulu set. I don't know if it's sub. Like, well, I think, like, the original team was Swords Dance, but I don't know. I think the Bulu set was flexible on that team. So, we are going to see my opponent stay in. I will get my Aerodactyl. I don't think I can Sky Drop the Tyranitar, can I? No, I can't. I'm faster than Landorus? Oh, right, I am faster than Max Speed Scarf. Well, not Jolly or Timid, but I do outspeed Modest or Adamant. So, Landorus is going to retreat here. That does kind of work out in my favor. I kind of wish I went into Incineroar, though, and protected, I guess, because I could have got Fake Out Pressure against the Bulu the following turn. But if it got sub up, I guess that could have been problematic. Let's find out what my opponent goes on into. Tyranitar would probably be the worst nightmare that I would have. Tyranitar comes out, okay. So, I gotta think about this carefully. That also negates the healing that I get here. I don't mind training Aerodactyl at this point in the game because I don't need Aerodactyl as much. Yeah, so I'll get my Z conversion. I'm gonna turn into the Ghost type. And I'll just protect Porygon-Z and Sky Drop. I get damage on the Bulu. Next turn I could switch out Incineroar. Huh. I guess at this point it's not gonna work. Actually, no matter what, even if I say Porygon-Z, at this point I just don't see it working. Unfortunately, I feel like I do have to give this Pokemon up. I just don't see it doing too much work otherwise. So I'm actually going to target down the Bulu, because one Tyranitar could Dragon Dance here potentially. It could go for the Z move right away. I think that's also an okay play, or go for the Crunch. But right here, I don't see Porygon-Z going to be breaking through my opponent's team at this point, so I got to change up my game plan. I think now I'm going to aim for a Bulu sweep next to Aerodactyl. So, get a lot of damage on that Bulu, which is nice. And I could have lost my Aerodactyl there, and I think I need Aerodactyl for a Charizard X if I can't have my Porygon in at a good position at this rate. So we're going to see the Crunch come out. Because next turn I was worried about the Z move. Because even if I like Sky Dropped, I would have probably lost Aerodactyl. Well, I might not have lost Aerodactyl, but if I didn't, that would have been pretty awkward because I could switch out Incineroar, but it just gets awkward from there. Gonna bring in Bulu here. Wonder what the Pokemon's coming out for my opponent's side. I think it would be the Landers potentially. Yeah, I think it would be the Landers. This is gonna be hard to maneuver. Maybe turn 1 I should have protected and went for the Incineroar. I think that was the play. Because then I have Low Kick to dress into Tyranitar. There are a lot of things I could have done. Aegislash is going to come out. Oh, there's no Tyranitar. That's actually pretty good for me. Alright, so I'm going to Tailwind here with my Aerodactyl. Just... You think Tyranitar protects or not? I mean, I don't think I really mind if... Because I could see Shadow... You know what? I'm going to Swords Dance because Shadow Ball into Rock Slide wouldn't knock out my Bulu. And yeah, Tyranitar's going to protect. That's actually excellent for me. Because if you do try to Shadow Ball my Tapu Bulu, I'm going to be able to get a +2 Horn Leech now onto the Tyranitar the following turn. Which is pretty good. And unless you change the set to like Flash Cannon or Never Ending Nightmare, I should be good. I might live Flash Cannon too. So, alright, that's fine. Can I Sky Drop a sub? I don't remember if I can. And I feel actually pretty good about my position. No Charizard X is actually really ideal in this situation because now I can go for a Rock Slide here. Get a bit of chip and Horn Leech the Tyranitar slot. I don't need to go for the recoil damage. I should be able to knock out Landers with the +1 Grassy Terrain. Boosted attack. And as soon as I break the Aegislash's sub, I get to Sky Drop the Aegislash and then get in my Incineroar at that point. So, looking pretty good right here. Yeah, this is looking pretty good at this point. Tyranitar's going to retreat, go out into your Landers. Okay. That's okay by me. We're going to get that Intimidate off. Rock Slide. I'm at -2, so I'm not doing anything to the Aegislash. Does Horn Leech knock out the Landers here, I guess? I think it should. It's +1 Horn Leech, but still. Ooh, I barely missed a knockout. Okay. Aegislash going to go on the offensive, it looks like. And Shadow Ball here? Yeah, Shadow Ball into the Bulu, I would assume. Yeah, Bulu. No special defense shot, which is good. I think I can see what my opponent's gonna do. I could see you doubling out the Landers here. Huh. 2 turns of Talon left. I think I just want to protect and go for the Horn Leech into the Landers. So Landers is going to stay in, so that's fine. As Aegislash is going to stance change, which is actually pretty good too. Alright, that works. So I get a little bit of healing onto the Landers. which is good. One leech into the lander slot. It's the knockout. I do get a bit of recovery, which is like slightly little, but it's better than nothing. 4 HP isn't too bad. I'll take it as Landers goes down. And Sandstorm subsides, but it's going to be reset in just a second. And Grassy Terrain disappears from the field too, which isn't ideal. I know I can't Skydrop a Tyranitar. It would be really nice if I could. Do I want to reset these Intimidates that I have on my Aerodactyl? I mean, I kind of do. At the same time, I don't want to risk anything. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to activate my berry regardless as long as there's no crit. That's what I'm basically not... I'm hoping there is none of. No crit. I can lose my Bulu. That'd be fine. Just don't crit me and we'd be solid. Tyranitar's going to protect. You can Shadow Ball Bulu, but I have my berry. The 8 just slash dodges that, which is kind of annoying, but not the worst case. Alright, another Shadow Ball into Bulu, but I will be able to activate my berry then. Let me see. The last one did about 78. Okay. Activate my berry. How much does a Sandstorm do again? If Tyranitar gets a double protect, I could be in trouble. Although I could just Tailwind here, I think. And you know what? I will Wood Hammer to Tyranitar. If it gets a double, I guess it's annoying. It's definitely not the worst thing, I guess. Yeah, because I'm going to Tailwind, because if we get that double, I have Low Kick on Incineroar, so I should still be good against the Tyranitar. Again, I don't need Bulu for much. Wait, did I have Tailwind up? No, I don't think I set up Tailwind. The annoying part is Aegislash is still behind the sub. And that's going to be extremely difficult for me to break through. No double attempt. Okay, that works immensely in my favor. Kinda wish I Horn Leech now, but I'm not risking not knocking out this Tyranitar. So Wood Hammer gonna come out, we're +1, so it's like we have Grassy Terrain. Tyranitar has no chance. Tyranitar goes down. And here comes the Shadow Ball. Into my Bulu. You get Incineroar in. Now it's going to be a bit tricky. Because I could get 1v1 by this Aegislash with Toxic Stall. I think I'll just low kick my Aerodactyl and Rock Slide. Yeah, because you're going to stance change here. We're going to be playing a little bit of... Come on. I just don't know how much I'm going to be able to do. So Rock Slide and then low kick into my own Aerodactyl so I don't activate the thing. It's actually dumb because even if you low kick into King Shield and it's not effective, like in the past you actually were able to be fine against it. Like it wouldn't activate the King Shield drop, I believe, but now it does, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna knock off and Rock Slide because I don't think I'll break this up, and I might as well keep the recoil to a minimum. Because Rock Slide won't break the sub. I'm -2, and I only got one other Rock Slide earlier, which is where the other Rock Slide might have come in handy, but I'm still not sure if that would have knocked it out. You get rid of the sub on the Aegislash. And Toxic is going to come out. So we get to play some games with this Aegislash. It should be fun. I'm really worried about sub stalling. I'll go for a Rock Slide and Knockoff again. Yeah, I'll go for a Rock Slide Knockoff here, even if you're going to King Shield. This is where it gets tough. This is where it gets tough. This is where it gets tough. Sandstorm subsides, so that's less recoil I'm taking, but still. Tailwind Peter's out. I'm gonna Tailwind here and go for a knockoff. Oh, this is gonna be really annoying. Tailwind. Aegislash is gonna be faster than my Incineroar. I don't know if I played this endgame right. Knockoff should still break this Aegislash's substitute. Yeah. I just don't know how many turns I'll have left. Because the Toxic's adding up over time. So I'll Sky Drop the Aegislash and I'll go for a Fake Out. Yeah, because Ivy King Shield doesn't matter. I might have to go for another. I might have to go for Flare Blitz here to activate my berry. I can't Sky Drop, go for the knockoff play like I wanted. This doesn't work out. I think I have to win on timer. Yeah, I'd have to win on timer. I think I have to get a flinch on the Aegislash at this point. And even then, I don't know if I can break through it. Did not work out. Rock Slide. Wait, I'm faster than the Aegislash? I didn't Tailwind at all. Oh, you changed the spread. I get a burn, which is helpful. I need a flinch, though. Or we speed tie. Goes on the offense. Goes for Shadow Ball into my Aerodactyl. Doesn't pick up the knockout. Leftovers is negated by burn. What's this poison do? I think I'm gonna go down to the next poison. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down to the next poison. King Shield gonna come out. There. I kind of regret how I played this in the beginning. Incineroar drops to like negative. I don't know what it is. It comes down to, does Incineroar go down to another Toxic? But I think it does. Yeah, Incineroar goes down. I mean, at this point, I could go for the stall. If I really, really want to. Yeah, I could, but I don't really want to at this point. I feel like I played pretty poor in this game overall. I think turn 1, I shouldn't... Okay, turn 1, I feel like the 2 plays I should have done, or what I could have done better, was switch out my Aerodactyl into Incineroar, because I think that would have actually been super beneficial there, and Protect right there, because that would have just gave me so much momentum, because if one, I have the low kick that can threat, because once I saw U-turn from the Landorus, because it U-turn turn 1, I could predict a Tyranitar switch if I really want to, and go for the low kick into that slot, because that was a play I could have done, and I think that could have really benefited me well. The second thing, yeah. I think that was like the main one. I think I messed up turn 1. I should have Z conversion early because that just put Tyranitar into a position that just screwed me over. So yeah, live and learn. Not exactly happy about how I played that, but we'll see if we can play this team a bit better. Yeah, I'm actually really frustrated that it might not show on my face, but it is really frustrating that turn 1 I messed up. I went a little bit aggro when I shouldn't have had to. I don't think... Because I thought you might Earth Power there, but now that I think about it, you probably don't expect me to be Electric Z conversion. Because of the fact that I do have a Xurkitree, so yeah, Earth Power would be pretty silly there, especially if I could Sky Drop turn 1. So yeah, Incineroar was definitely the turn 1 play that I need to make. And protect my my Porygon, and all I had to do basically was, I don't think I should have set up early. I think I should have set up the late game, because that Aegislash ended up being more annoying than I expected. So yeah, I think Pokemon-wise, I did bring the right Pokemon that I needed to. Execution-wise, I didn't exactly do that well. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're just gonna cut it to the second game. So we'll be right back with the second game of today's episode. Alright, a 1779 rated player from Japan as our next opponent of the day. Why did it take 15 minutes to find a battle? I don't know. We got a Salamence, Tapu Koko, Tyranitar, Kartana, Gastrodon, and Aegislash. So, scary team, very scary team. I don't want to make the same mistake I made in the last game. Let's see, the Pokemon I like working here, Incineroar, Bulu, Aerodactyl, Porygon-Z. I just don't see a game where I can really sweep with my Xurkitree. I haven't really found one yet. So, I think this time I'll try something different. I'll lead Porygon-Z, Incineroar with Bulu and Aerodactyl in the back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this because of the fact that, one, I have the fake out pressure for, I don't know, you could go on a fast offensive lead, I think. You could go like Salamence, like a combination of one of the three, Salamence, Koko, and Kartana. I think two of those could pair up really nicely just for fast offensive pressure. That could screw up if I want to go my normal Aerodactyl plus Porygon-Z mode. I want low kick to threaten the Tyranitar this time. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Not exactly too sure. Bulu is going to be useful against Tyranitar, Koko, and Gastro. Pretty worthless against the other three, but Incineroar can cover some of those. Aerodactyl and Porygon-Z can cover the rest as well. So let's see how this is going to go overall. I was just about to say, is there any music? Because I couldn't hear anything. I guess the Sinnoh legendary music is like super low. Alright, what is my opponent going to lead though? Is that Lipstick? I don't know why, it just seemed like Lipstick to me. Okay, Salamence plus the Tyranitar. Very difficult. Salamence is a Pokemon that I think my team struggles against a lot. So I wonder if my opponent's actually going to go on the offense here, because I really just want to go for an Ice Beam. I don't think I need to set up right away, as I said before. And if I can get an Ice Beam in the Salamence, I could be in a really good spot here. It's not getting that Salamence does seem pretty ideal here. I'm actually going to go for the Ice Beam in the Salamence here, and I think I'm just going to fake out the Tyranitar turn 1. This could work out bad depending on the situation, but Salamence is going to retreat. Okay, into what? The Kartana. So Kartana's not going to appreciate this either, so I guess this works out in my favor, because I will get a fake out into the Tyranitar, and I will be able to get an Ice Beam off into the Kartana. That does a ton of damage, but doesn't pick up the knockout. Deconversion would have actually been nice, because I could protect low kick the following turn. Now I need to find myself a position where Bulu can get in safely. I think I'll just protect my Porygon and go out in my Bulu. I think it's a safe play overall. The problem is Salamence can always come in the future, so I gotta be careful about the Salamence. Maybe I want to go out in the Aerodactyl the following turn. Oh no, it's gonna get tricky here. Kartana's actually gonna detect, scared of the Incineroar potentially. What is the Tyranitar gonna do as we protect the Porygon here? And let's see. Going to be the Rock Slide, okay. So I put myself in an okay position, but I didn't put myself in a great position. Tyranitar slower than all of my Pokemon. I don't think Kartana should have anything that can threaten my Porygon-Z right away. I think I can go out into my Incineroar though. I think I want to make the safe play though. Go for the Wood Hammer into the Tyranitar slot. I really think Salamence is coming out. If I would believe +1 Wood Hammer could, Wood Hammer could knock out Kartana -1 in Grassy Terrain, I would, but I don't think it's a play. And I don't want to double out Bulu. I don't want to double out Bulu because the fact is I'm going to get intimidated by the Salamence if I do. So I'll go into Incineroar here. I'm pretty sure what's going to be the Salamence coming in, and either Bloom Doom, Leaf Blade, or Sacred Sword. One of those combinations is going to come out into my Incineroar. I can't really do much right here. As Salamence is going to come out, I do get a bit of chip with the Sand plus the Wood Hammer, so not the worst case, but let's see what this Kartana does. As Leaf Blade is going to come out. Okay. I didn't want Aerodactyl taking a Leaf Blade potentially, and I'd rather Incineroar take a Sacred Sword at that point, so I guess this works out. I do get a Wood Hammer off. That does absolutely nothing, but that's chip. And that chip might be important for later. So now I can threaten a Fake Out. I can threaten a Fake Out. The Tyranitar, note, is slower than my Incineroar, if I remember correctly from the grassy terrain. So min speed Tyranitar potentially. I'm going to go for Fake Out into Salamence, and I'm going to go into Aerodactyl. Bulu's not really a threat, so I think you're going to be targeting down the Incineroar if you decide to target anything. Or if you're going to go for Sacred Sword, I guess so be it. So, get Aerodactyl in. Unnerve. Salamance's going to Mega Evolve. It still gets a little bit tricky. Although I think I can beat Gastrodon without Bulu, so I think Bulu's kind of expendable at this point. You get the Fake Out off. No more Intimidate from the Salamence, as Sacred Sword is going to come out, target down my Incineroar slot. And that, with the Sand, going to proc my Berry, which is actually excellent. So yeah, get my Berry back. And I think I'm going to sack Bulu here. Although Bulu is good for Coco, I think Incineroar is just too valuable in this matchup. Fake Out's really nice in general. Yeah, so I'm going to go for a Rock Slide here. Or I could sack Incineroar to get in my... I could also sack Incineroar here on opponent's double up and go for Tailwind to get my Porygon-Z in a decent position. But that means I would have to give up quite a lot, and Tyranitar could still be an issue or threat. So I'm going to switch out as the Salamence is going to switch out on my opponent's side and bring out that Aegislash. So nice double on my opponent's part. Really nice double on my opponent's part. We will switch out my Incineroar, go out on the top of Bulu here. I guess this isn't too bad. It's tricky, but it's not too bad still. I guess if you have Bloom Doom, this could go really bad actually. Rock Slide. Does a fair amount to the Kartana. I think puts in Sky Drop range even after Grassy Terrain. Leaf Blade going to come out into Aerodactyl. Good play, but that's not going to knock out. Sandstorm subsides. Which is alright for me. I think I'll go out into my... If I want to win this game, I just need to get my Porygon in a good position. So I think I'm going to Sky Drop the Kartana here. I just don't know if Sky Drop will pick up the knockout Kartana, but I feel like it should do 25%. Actually, does Kartana still get Grassy Terrain healing after I Sky Drop it? I don't think it does, actually. I get Porygon in. Sky Drop. Let's see what the Aerodactyl goes for. Maybe a Flash Cannon, maybe Sub, if it has it. We are going to see it go on the offense, though. And Flash Cannon? Yeah, Flash Cannon. Okay. Ooh, that does so much damage. Yeah, Kartana didn't get the healing. Okay. I don't think you should let me get a Freak Z conversion, but I'm just gonna Shadow Ball the Aegislash. I think Tyranitar might come in for the Aegislash, but even then, I could always go into Bulu in the future turn, so I don't feel like I'm too worried about that. But it looks like my opponent actually goes on the offense, maybe to prevent me from signing up, which is good. I do get the knock on Kartana, which is beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful, as I will be able to get a Shadow Ball. That should knock out Aegislash. Come on, this is Blade Form Aegislash. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice Porygon. Now things get interesting. Because my Salamence answers are really low with the Porygon and the Aerodactyl. Rockslide won't knock out the Salamence, which is unfortunate. If it would, I would be going for that setup option. Actually, I could Rockslide potentially. But I kind of want a Tailwind, but the problem is, if you have opposing Tailwind, you go for it here. So what can I do? Is there a way to prevent that? I don't think there is. Because I don't think Rockslide into Fake Out into some Sandstorm hits will be enough. So I think I'm going to protect my Porygon and sack my Aerodactyl and get Tailwind up. As what is going on? Okay, thing froze. Protect Porygon. Oh, why is it freezing? Tailwind goes up. I don't get why the video's freezing. Hyper Voice comes out, which is really ideal here. Why are you freezing game? Well, it's the recording. Rockslide comes out. Does knock out my Aerodactyl. And that should be the match in my favor. I'm gonna go Incineroar here. Well, we know it's not Scarf Tyranitar. Low kick is 480 base power. You know what? I'm gonna go Bulu. I think Bulu's Wood Hammer and Grassy Terrain should finish off Tyranitar anyway. So I'll go Bulu and I'll threaten Wood Hammer plus Ice Beam onto the Salamence. Yeah, so I'll go for Ice Beam here. And a Wood Hammer. Salamence is going to protect. I think you have to hope that Tyranitar lives. Unless it's some kind of weird variant, I should be able to pick up the KO. I guess I should have went Incineroar because I could have faked out and then into low kick, but I'm just not sure. Why is it Min Speed Sash Tyranitar? You've got to be kidding me. It's Min Speed. It's like Min Speed Sash Tyranitar. Wait, was it faster than? No, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, did I have Tailwind up? No, I don't think I did. Is that slower than my Incineroar earlier? What the heck, game? I can still beat the Salamence, but it comes down to does it have Roost now? Go Incineroar here. What the heck? What the heck am I dealing with? Alright, Fake out Salamence. 2 more turns of sand for you. Horn Leech the Tyranitar just in case the recovery is actually useful. Is that a double? Yeah, that's a double protect. The fake out damage was nice too. Oh, dang it. Oh boy. Oh boy. This situation got very tricky. I don't know if Wood Hammer and a knockoff would knock out the Salamence, but I do have to target down the Tyranitar because it's just threatening my Incineroar. I think Incineroar could potentially win against the Salamence at this point. If 2 knockoffs plus the Sand Dam next turn of Sand will get in that range. Also comes out to do you knock out Bulu here. Tyranitar goes for the double but fails, so you don't get a double protect this time. Horn Leech going to come out. Finish off the Tyranitar, get a little bit of recovery, so maybe I'll survive the Hyper Voice. Who knows? I do have a lot of special defense, and Hyper Voice isn't the strongest move. Hyper Voice comes out. Yep, Incineroar is slower than the Salamence, so doubling up wasn't worth it. Oh, Bulu coming in clutch. Oh, wait. Oh, I ate my berry earlier, right. Okay, it comes down to 2 factors. One, does Hyper Voice knock me out at this range? Because it's close. Second question is, do you have Roost? Because Roost seals it up for you. 100%. Sash Tyranitar screws me over. Okay. Okay, knockoff. I mean, Hyper Voice. Good game. Gonna drop O2 in today's episode. I feel like the game one I just didn't play as well. And the second one, I guess it came down to what happened there. I guess what I should have done was gone Incineroar, went for the fake out, but the problem was I just didn't want like a random Chople Berry set because I feel like Chople Berry is more common than a Focus Sash Tyranitar. And since the Tyranitar I think was slower than my Incineroar at that one point, I didn't want to risk that going on. I guess another thing I could have done was just go for the Wood Hammer into the knockoff into the Salamence to turn that Tyranitar for a double protect and hope I'd be able to finish off, but I'm not sure about that still. I'm really not sure about that because if the Tyranitar speed ties, I didn't want to risk that either. So, yeah. Why did I have to face Sash Tyranitar? But we're going to go O2 in today's episode. Not my greatest episode. I think I do know what mistakes I made though. So I'll play better for the future episodes. But hope everyone enjoyed. If you did like it, please leave a like down below. Show some support. Sorry about the lag. I don't know what was going on there. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. Show some support. As well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below. Such as my social medias, the side series on the channel, and all that will be linked down below. And feel free to check out the Pace Managers team if you do want to try it out alongside me. Otherwise, that is pretty much it for me. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.